I will not let this defeat me. The only problem is getting from the chanting into the chorus. And then the rest of it's basically going to be done. But that problem is substantial. But the good news is that I am Alex Dalliance. I am good at this, and I will defeat this bullshit in front of me. It's just the fucking stress of the situation. But guess what? I'm better than that. I'm better than that shit. All right, hey guys. So I had dinner. I'm a little calmer now. I still got a lot to do, but I feel like I've marinated on the plan of attack a little bit better. And I kind of know where I want to start. So I want to come up with something like a really big sawtooth type sound. So let's go to sawtooths. And we've got a bunch now. I want to get a really big... So it starts with unison. All right, and then what we need to do is give it some decay. Make it really tight like that, and then bring the volume back up a bit. Actually, we can get this even tighter. Yeah, like that. Let's see how this one sounds compared to some of the other sawtooths real quick. Let's try this one. What else is new? Nord lead. I feel like a couple of other ones here. Let's try the synthetic trance saw. Well, that's pretty good. All right, let's get into the envelope real quick, and let's tighten this even further. Trying to get it really poppy, because it's going to get slammed probably with some distortion later. Big ol' analog fucking saw, super saw. Just full on fucking shit. Sometimes you get kind of aggressive sounds with this hard sync. Like a little bit of brightness. Just to help it a little bit. All right. So that's pretty good. But what we need is this to be like even fucking bigger. We need it to be... So one thing we can do though, before I start copying layers, is let's see if adding some wave shaping helps. All right, that doesn't. Love the bit crushing. Make the mix like half, maybe. All right, cool. Now what we can do is go into the effects and add some EQ. So that sounds pretty good. I'm going to back off the high end a bit because we can always add more in later. Right. Let's see, is there anything else I want to do? I think for now that's okay. So all I have to do is copy this layer and paste it again. But this time it's going to be down an octave. And then for the first time in my life, this one's going up an octave. So we've got an octave up and an octave down. So we have like a real super saw. I haven't had this since I was in alchemy. Whoa. And then what I want to do is paste again. All right, but what we'll do is we'll turn these layers off for a second. All right, and what we're gonna have here is, but instead of this, we're gonna pick, what's interesting is I wonder if there's any modeled noise. I don't think so. I think we just have the same old noise. What we can do is low pass it. All right, so this is the only one that's going to have any envelope on it. So it's going to be the filter envelope completely. Isn't that cool? All right, so I'm going to turn this back off. All right, we'll see where it sounds good. Back on. So it's really noisy. Whew, God damn, that's like so much attack. I probably need to turn all of the sustain up a bit. All of the layers down a bit. So let's turn them all down to -5. Something like that. But we're going to turn the sustain up. Okay. All right, so we're all locked. So when I go to the amp, let's bring the... All right, cool. So let's see what it feels like to play this over this riff right here. Here's our loop, so. Let's do that first, so. So this could be cool. All right, let's mute her vocals for a second. I just want to, it's too chaotic. All right, I like the idea of these like getting a little longer on the second one. I want to control the release. Can I do that? I can. Oh, perfect. All right, so they're all locked together. So what I can do is I can control the release of the amplifier here. So we need a fractional amount just to even start. So let's make that like, see what this says. We'll have it go up here to something kind of big. So we'll have a hard cut there. Oh, we might need to do something else here. We might need to modulate a reverb. Anyways, I want to see if I can get a some toxic smasher on this. All right, let's cut this for a second. So that means it's not controlling the release, and see if maybe I can do a reverb instead. So the problem with the release was that it's not gonna kill the release on the notes. Let's try another reverb. Let's just use the easy verb, and we're going to not dampen. So what we can do, let's modulate this with the wheel, and we'll let it go all the way up. We'll let it go a bit, and then we'll use a utility imager here, and what we'll do is we'll modulate the gain with the wheel, but we'll only use a little bit. So we just need to boost the gain a bit when that happens. And what we'll do is we'll now use a RIA control MIDI, like I did earlier. And that will allow us to draw in automation here. with the Rio Control MIDI. Mod wheel modulation, so we can really see what we're doing. And so it should be some, and the nice thing is too, that now we can set it all the way up, because all the way up will be, like, I don't know how to say it. Like, we can control the depth of everything now independently. We don't need to. So let's see what this sounds like. And we can control the curves here too, but for now we'll just make it like real simple sawtooths. Like this. Whoops. There we go. So now we can definitely bring this back a little. I was gonna say, these aren't really perfectly on the beat, are they? This one is definitely not. All right, so it's I don't know why this became an ASMR video, but it did. There we go. All right, that should be better. Distortion, maybe. Dancey as shit. I don't think that's adding anything. All right, let me listen to this on its own now. So it's got to get mixed in now. Something about that warm tube just always makes it happen, you know? Whoa. That was a lot, so let's use a... Wow, it doesn't need much, man. I don't even know if it needs any fucking EQ, that's crazy.